Say hello to everyone, like good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you get to receive this message. I'm coming to you all because, like, whenever God has a word, He shows me a word, I want to share it because I'm not a person that, like want to keep it to myself. Certain things, you got to keep to yourself, but certain things needs to be told so that way bondage can be broken. And not just for you, for others around you, because we're not just here for ourselves. We're here for those around us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will come in contact with everyone for a reason. Okay, so, but in the meantime, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you ask God to show you things, have your eyes, ears, and everything around you open to listen to Him. I got a few scriptures I want to read, but the first one is Jeremiah 33, chapter 33, verse 3. Call to me, and I will answer you, and tell you great and unsearchable things that you do not know. Okay, that means like God's instruction from unusual sources. So let's be honest. Like, even like to my hometown, I just found out like how in the world out of all these places you go from reading, you go from here from the Bible. It was talking about the Bible all the way to about our history and lost history for black, for colored people, and then not just that, all the way to my hometown, which is Prince Edward County. Like, for me watching that movie Reclaiming the Throne, that was a real big deal breaker for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm praying that the people back in my hometown actually watch that movie because it is bondage that we need to be released, and for him to actually show us that. And the movie is called, in the series, the first series is called In Plain Sight. It's like basically his people is lost and we right there in plain sight. Okay, it said, but not just that, he spoke to Moses in an unusual bush, in an unusual way, in a burning bush. Like, who would have thought that he would? Moses could have said, I don't want to listen to, I'm not doing that. That ain't something that's unusual to him. You know what I'm saying? If he would have did that, then there wouldn't have been no part, there wouldn't have been no pardon of the sea. Yes, Moses did, allow people to make him miss the mark, you know what I'm saying? But the pardon of the Red Sea and other things happened because of the burning bush. That's something very unusual. Noah, that's kids. Noah, he gave Noah instructions that helped save all mankind for his, during his time, and it was instructions in an unusual way. So my thing is, like, God will talk to you in unusual ways. Just be prepared to listen. Okay, here's some other things. We need to stop challenging the voice of God and receive it because we are shortcoming our blessings. Most don't understand the voice of God, but peace comes within when He speaks. Some won't even follow the basic instructions of the essential life. God will send you resources to release bondages. Obedience is the greatest sacrifice. We be doing things and the signs be right there for us not to do it, but we do it anyway. We need to obey so that we may eat in the good of the land. Pay attention to His instructions in your life. And like I said, be wise enough to follow instructions of the word. Being doers, not just hearers. Your mindset can hold you captive. And I'm praying that we all be released, for real. But there's also another thing. And I want to make sure this is another scripture that I want to make sure I put with this. It said, Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children. So don't nobody want God to forget them. Let's get our life together, but listen to His unusual instructions because He talks to His people in all kinds of ways. Be open to listen, but then don't just listen. Do it. And I'm praying that we all come into agreement with His word for our life. And may you continue all to be blessed. And I love you all. Take care.